yeah, so here I am. Again, Saturday, September 16th, Sunday, the 17th, and I'm on a Viking River Cruise on the Rhine River. Kind of excited, kind of nervous. Again, weird group of people, kind of strange going with your 87-year-old grandfather. Good, but you know, just a different vacation experience. Yeah, so we're in Amsterdam and making our way through the city. So we are officially on day 2, or rather the end of day 2 of our journey from Amsterdam to Basel, Switzerland. Today we really kind of dug deep and hung around the Netherlands. We spent the morning at a local farm and cheesemakers, learning how they make cheese, getting to sample some of the local cheeses. It was actually really interesting. I liked kind of the off the beaten path kind of dive into the culture and being able to see something that wasn't necessarily common tourist attraction. They were really knowledgeable, really interesting. I loved just hearing about the importance of grass and healthy cows and how that affects the taste of the cheese. For all my friends out there, I did bring back some Gouda and some goat cheese, and it was amazing. Our second stop was at the windmills of the Kinderdijk. Really good for photos, slightly less interesting, at least to me, in terms of learning about the windmills. I'm on a tour. I really hate tours. I've got this guy in my ear, and I can't hear or think on my own. I had a really hard time separating myself from my work personality, which was just kind of, I don't know, it's mystified. Everybody thinks that they have the right to live where nature really wants to reclaim and just completely, anyway, I'm not gonna ramble about work on here. Bottom line is, great photos, interesting, also kind of boring, because it went on for quite a while about the windmills and how cool they were and how innovative Holland is, or the Netherlands rather. And they were at the time, but anyway, that's enough of that. I'm also really confusing the staff on board the ship with my weird 3-ounce eating rule and trying to find the healthier things. Oh yeah, and the no alcohol. People clearly go on cruises in order to consume lots of rich food in abundance and drink huge amounts of alcohol. I guess it would be easier if I could do that, but you know, I don't actually miss it. The only time I miss the alcohol is honestly when having to deal with some of these people. They're kind of crazy, and being drunk would make them more amusing and less annoying. But anyway, I totally have kind of thrown the staff for a loop. They keep asking me what's wrong, is everything good, why don't I want any alcohol? But for the most part, it's been okay traveling. I am shooting some food photos along the way to show you some of the things that have been offered. It's really hard to know what is and isn't not so much healthy per se, because they're usually vegetables and protein, but just like the types of sauces. I had a really good seared pork shank this evening, again, pieces of it, but I was about 4 bites in and I seriously thought I was gonna hurl. So I walked around a bit and I felt better, but I don't know if it was just, I don't know, if it was just the fact that I was eating, because I did skip lunch because I just wasn't feeling it, or if it was that there was something in the sauce, maybe a bit of sugar, might have been red wine, that kind of made me feel ill. Anyway, it's an adjustment, but it's definitely one I'm making. I can't believe we're only on day 2 of the trip. It's kind of insane. So I just went in the Cologne Cathedral. It has a name in German, and I'm just a terrible person and don't know it. And so I am trying vlogging in public for one of the first times, and it's really weird. But here's what my view is I'm kind of behind the door of one of the cathedrals. Oh, by the way, Cologne, Germany. That's where I am. We are docked here for most of the afternoon, and I'm going to do a little exploring. My grandfather stayed on the ship. He's not feeling too well. Yesterday kind of really tired him out, but I could not see Cologne on the one day that I'm here.
The dwarvish looking walls behind you. Just consider finding yourself in this death trap, though. We've already had to say goodbye to Pierre. I think. No, Jacques, you can continue. Where was Jacques? Yes.
Very important land-growing location here on the
So
Rhine
today
River.
we are still cruising down the Rhine, go figure. Through the Rhine River Valley. It's a really rich region where they grow a lot of the wine, and it's really beautiful. A lot of the small towns along the Rhine are the kind of the rivers, or the river cities rather, that I was expecting. And this is the kind of Germany that I really want to see. Don't get me wrong, the cities are nice, but the big cities, but these with this architecture, just really pretty and green. And if you can tell, I still don't know how to vlog. So there's not been a lot of vlogging from me on this trip because I don't know, I'm still figuring out like how to narrate what I'm seeing and what's in my mind. It's not all that natural to me right now. So I am in a park along the Rhine River on the French side. We're outside the city of Strasbourg. I just took a walk across this bridge, which is kind of cool. We're docked in Strasbourg for the day. This morning I took, did a whole morning long walking tour of the city of Strasbourg, and it was fantastic. I want to go back already because basically you just kind of get a taste for things on a trip like this. So yeah, we are on the next to the last day of the trip. It's Thursday and we fly out on Saturday. This is the only stop in France. Tomorrow we're in the Black Forest in Germany, which I'm actually really excited about. I've always wanted to go and see the Black Forest. It's been a good trip.